If there's one video you need to watch today, it's this one, and it's titled, "We Told You So."
Donald Trump has officially betrayed MAGA. Instead of upholding his promise of staying out of these forever wars, he just announced that the United States has bombed Iran.
This is Never Woke, and apparently he's a pretty big creator on the MAGA side, tolling in at 237,000 followers, 6.7 million likes, and now he is telling us that it's possible that Donald Trump has betrayed MAGA. We told you this would happen. We told you. Let's see what else you got to say.
What a disappointment this is, where you just believed that a freaking politician was actually trustworthy, that whenever he said he would stay out of these wars and bring world peace.
We've been screaming from the mountaintops, Never Woke. Do you think we were just screaming to scream? Or were we trying to tell you this guy is hoodwinking you? Trump was lying to you, and all you wanted to do was own the libs. But this is your red line. This is your red line.
I will protest with the Democrats if we have boots on the ground in the Middle East. That's what it would take for me.
So for you to actually see things the way a normal human being would see, looking from the outside into Donald Trump's world in MAGA, it would actually take World War III with boots on the ground in Iran. I want you to know, we don't forgive you. We don't forgive you for your vote. I hope you don't have any sons of drafting age, because that's coming right around the corner. You voted for this. We told you what was going to happen. He hasn't even been in office 150 days, and already we're striking Iran. And it's because of you and people like you, especially the MAGA conservatives that push Trump's agenda. It is your fault, and you're not getting out of this one. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Have a day.
I've been trying to tell y'all to drag his ass out that damn white building. We don't want him in there. He don't even know what he's doing. Somebody say one thing in this administration, no, they're wrong. You can't take none of their word for nothing. They just bombed Iran, just hit their nuclear sites. Like, we ain't asked for none of this, okay? Who telling you to do all this stuff, all right? I don't get it, bro. Like, this is not what we asked for. Just get his ass out of there, bro. Legally, somebody to Congress, get him out of there. And Iran, we don't like him. Nobody likes him. All right? Americans, we are nice people. Okay, everybody be here. Everybody come to us. All right? Don't attack us because he did what he did. Somebody need to do something.
And Trump, why is you announcing this shit to us like we got something to do with this shit? We ain't got nothing to do with it. Stop fucking talking to us, having them folks over there thinking that we with you. Iran, we not with him. We don't fuck with him. He don't fuck with us, for real. Trump, why? Why, bro? Why you carry your ass over there fucking with them folks? God damn it. Iran already done told us. They been telling us since your last motherfucking presidential run. Bitch, don't come over here with that bullshit. And what you do? Take your motherfucking ass over there with that bullshit. Iran already been showing they ain't fucking playing. They mean business. They standing on what the fuck they talking about, Trump. Why did you take your ass over there and bomb them people? Iran, look, we ain't got shit to do with that. If you want the address, I promise you, if y'all got an iPhone, Apple Maps, that motherfucker, it's nothing. Quick, bitch. Android, my grandma got one. I can hold her shit, send that shit to you real fast. It's nothing. I'm only 20. We in World War III. Like, I'm so motherfucking lost. Like, what is going on in America right now?
It's no shade. If you decided to vote for the orange man, bitch, you need to go ahead and put on an army fatigue outfit and get in the front lines, hoe. I don't want to hear shit.
At all. It's actually very sad because right now I have no words. I have no words. Because now people are actually starting to see that this is not just affecting black people or Spanish people or Haitians, but it's affecting everybody. But guess what? A lot of people, most people, a lot of Spanish people did not care, choose to vote however they wanted to. Then again, I don't really care who you vote for, but don't start to care now that it's affecting everyone and not just black people, because a lot of people just don't care about what's happening in the world until it starts affecting everyone. Now it's affecting not just the Spanish, not just the Haitians, not just blacks, but everyone, because at the end of the day, it is a human race. It's not black, white, or Spanish or Dominican, whatever it is, but it's a human race. And
World War III is shaking, and Trump just issued us right into it. Now, I'm resting, so excuse my attire, because I thought that we were not supposed to be bombing any type of Iran for the next 2 weeks. Allegedly, Trump switched up the schedule and made it 2 days. There's a lot to this story. Let me explain to you guys what's going on. Let's talk about it. So against Marjorie Taylor Greene and Steve Bannon's advice, Trump went ahead and did what he wanted to do and then announced it on Truth Social. He said, "We have completed our very successful attack on 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace, and full payload of bombs was dropped on the preliminary site, Fordow." Now, let me explain to you Fordow. We'll get back to this message. So this is Fordow. Fordow is a nuclear plant that harvests uranium. Okay, so basically what he did is the site that they would be able to harvest what would create a bomb, he bombed it. Now, so you guys are not in the dark, I want you to see these things. This is Natanz. Let's read. Natanz is a city in the central district of Natanz County, Esfahan Province, Iran, serving as the capital of both the country and the district. Okay, so you see how that looks, okay? And then you got Esfahan. Let me move me so you can really see it. Esfahan is huge. This is a major city. This is kind of the capital. So he bombed the capital. Esfahan is a major city in the central district of Esfahan County, a province in Iran. It is the capital of the province, the county, and the district. This is a huge city, very metropolitan city that he bombed. This situation is very poignant because of who everybody's in bed with. So you know when they scream free Palestine, free Gaza, that is because Israel is attacking those countries. Trump is aligned allegedly with Israel. Over there, they are trying to create resorts, golf courses. There are all kinds of golf courses that Trump is aligning to put over there. He's making this a business investment for later on down the line, Gaza and the Strip looking like Dubai, a tourism attraction. And now we are aligning with Israel. That's why that food wasn't able to get over there. That's why we really haven't been saying nothing. And it's been very cliche to say, you know, free Palestine, free Gaza. We really haven't been doing nothing. We kind of been aligning with the bad guy, right? Well, Iran is aligned with Russia and China. So we don't have a dog in this fight. At this point, they are way bigger superpowers than us. So this is beef, okay? Now, if we were to go to full-blown war, we've created such bad beef with everybody, we don't have anybody to fight for us. Who's going to fight with us? France? We're beefing with Canada. We're not as cool with the European Union. Like, we don't have nobody. We don't have nobody. Because along with China and Russia, they also kind of have Africa. So now we basically declared war, even though he's saying it's going to be peaceful. Let's go back to his message. So he said a payload of bombs was dropped on the preliminary sites for Fordow, and all planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our great American warriors. He thinks this is a video game. There's not another military in the world that could have done this. Now's the time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter. This is not going to be peaceful. It's actually going to be the exact opposite. When they came in and they let all the kids go from Job Corps and they whisper about bringing back the draft, they're getting y'all ready to send y'all to war. Okay? That's what they're getting ready to do. So I'm just warning you. Ain't gonna be no more Molly Percocets and video games. It's gonna be wartime, baby. It's a scary, scary, scary sight for a country that's not ready for this.
The President of the United States does not have the unilateral authority to declare war. That is reserved for Congress. The President has 48 hours to tell Congress that he is going or planning on entering a war, and they have to vote and agree or deny. But like with most things in this country, Donald Trump acts unilaterally like a dictator. So now that we've officially entered this war, I want to pose a question as to why. Why did we enter ourselves into a completely avoidable situation? I'm going to show you a clip of this video.
Congratulations, President Trump. Your bold decision to target Iran's nuclear facilities with the awesome and righteous might of the United States will change history. In Operation Rising Lion, Israel has done truly amazing things. But in tonight's action against Iran's nuclear facilities, America has been truly unsurpassed, and the United States acted with a lot of strength. President Trump, I thank you. The people of Israel thank you. The forces of civilization thank you. God bless America. God bless Israel. And may God bless our unshakable alliance, our unbreakable faith.
Unwavering support for an ally who seems to be the sole aggressor in the region of the Middle East has done nothing for us but gotten us into another war. America is the only country in modern times that has actually utilized nuclear weapons on parts of the world and has seen the disastrous effects of what that looks like. America is also the only country that uses depleted uranium in other parts of the world with war. But we're quote unquote entering this war because Iran may or may not have nuclear capabilities. According to a report by Reuters, Iran already removed most of their enriched uranium out of those sites. So the attack was a moot point, basically. And we have those in our government who are these evangelical right-wing Christians who are basically extremists, and they're using their religion to say we have to go to war to protect God's chosen people. And in a clip and his speech yesterday, Trump even thanked God. Trump, who we know is not a Christian and who's basically an atheist, is thanking God for his divine, I guess, right to inflict pain and death on people who are minding their business in another country.
And in particular, God, I want to just say we love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel, and God bless America. Thank you.
Only time will tell how this unfolds.
The United States of America is officially a part of a war that they have no business being a part of. Officially a part of a war that they have no business being a part of. This is literally the Bush administration all over again with Iraq. So the colonizing country that ironically went through their own version of a genocide at the hands of the Nazis has successfully convinced Trump to go and bomb Iran at 3 nuclear sites, officially placing the United States in a war that they have no business being a part of. I want to make this very clear. This is not in the name of religion, because the United States is a Christian country. See, this colonizing country is currently occupying land in the Middle East that belongs to another country. And because of its occupation of that land, the United States has access via this colonizing country and is the only country in the Middle East that is allowing the United States to have access to its natural resources. See, most Middle Eastern countries go out of their way to make sure that the United States has no access to their natural resources. Yet this colonizing country is the only country that allows it to have access. Do you see where I'm going with this? As this particular country continues to colonize and occupy and expand throughout the Middle East, guess what that means for the United States? More access to the natural resources. Again, this has nothing to do with the United States wanting to help protect another country's religion or help protect another country. The United States could care less. It's all about access. It's all about what the United States can get, okay? This colonizing country is currently responsible for killing tens to 100 thousands of Palestinian people. That doesn't sound like a country that needs protection, that needs help. In fact, that sounds like a country that has more than enough resources for them to be able to commit the damage that they've committed, and they have enough power to get away with it, which they've done. Also, slight correction, I need to stop saying that this colonizing country is allowing the United States to have access to their natural resources, when in fact, it's the land that they're occupying that they're allowing the United States to have access to the natural resources. These natural resources belong to the Palestinians. See, I need my fellow Americans and whomever else might be watching this from whatever country you might be from to understand how deeply embedded the United States and this colonizing country are in together, okay? I don't know if you knew this, but this colonizing country also had a hand in helping take TikTok offline. See, this colonizing country has managed to make it so that if you boycott them, you will actually face legal action in the United States. What other country has that power? See, this colonizing country has also confirmed that it had 94% of posts removed from social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok that shows what they're actually doing to other countries. Yes. Reason being is these posts have finally now exposed exactly how bad this colonizing country is. See, we had no idea how bad they were until last year. We had no clue. We had no clue that they were killing innocent civilians. And why would they want us to know that they're committing genocide when their history is built off of them receiving sympathy and victimizing themselves off of their own genocide? Getting back to the point though, so long as this country is continuing to occupy land in the Middle East, the United States has direct access to the natural resources. And that's why they're helping this colonizing country. The goal is to help them finish occupying the land that they're trying to occupy from the Palestinians and for them to then expand throughout the Middle East. That's the fucking plan. As they continue to expand throughout the Middle East, the United States will have more access. The same exact access that they were being denied. Why? Because other Middle Eastern countries were not allowing the United States to have access like that. And before you think this has nothing to do with you, understand that Trump is now partnering up with a Zionist-owned company who has plans of creating a database that will be monitoring every single American to make sure that these Americans are not saying anything that goes against or is exposing this colonizing country. Why? The plan is to continue to make this colonizing country look the way that it's always looked. We can't look at them as this big bad wolf. We have to look at them as the fucking victim. Otherwise, they won't be able to successfully occupy other land in the Middle East. They need to be able to win this war right now. So now your rights violated, your data breached. And if we allow this colonizing country to successfully, through the partnership of the United States, to occupy the land that rightfully belongs to the Palestinians, we are cooked. Us Americans are cooked. And before I end this video, I want to leave you with this little piece of history that you can actually go and look up yourself. You see what's underlined. You see what's circled. You see that year, 1899? That was 125 years ago. This is a plan that had been set. And been put into motion. And if it actually comes to fruition, if they actually succeed, we are cooked.
I hope y'all stopped up because as y'all can see, Uncle Donald done did exactly what he been doing his whole goddamn term. The little time he been in there saying one thing and doing the absolute other. Because there is no way this man said he was not going to do nothing for 2 weeks, 10 days. 10 days. And he done went over there and did this. He done started a whole, listen, this is gonna be horrible. I'm talking about horrible. Like, I don't understand, oh my God, this is war. Like, this is war. This is war. Like, I don't know how more clean cut y'all want it or fast cut y'all want it. This is war. Like, we have officially entered WW3. Like I'm just saying, y'all believe anything. I wonder what all y'all gonna do now. What we gonna do? Cause it's us nine. It's not no, like I said, it ain't no black, white, green, purple, blue. If you're a Republican, Democrat, if you're a liberal, we all at war now. Like, it's the whole United States versus them. And now people gotta go over there. They fed them people their last meal. That's just like walking down the goddamn, but that shit is the Green Mile. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand. But yeah, y'all, we's officially at WARE. Kaboom.
So Trump just bombed Iran. What does that mean for niggas? Nothing good. And I know a lot of y'all probably seeing this shit being like the U.S. been at war with motherfuckers forever. Yeah, but y'all ain't never really seen the U.S. be at war with a motherfucker like Iran. Like, if you older, then maybe. But if you around my age, this, regardless of how sticky shit is now, and it is different than how it was in the past, it can get worse. Trust. And niggas will be the first to know. So yeah, y'all, my word of advice right now is just really to follow along with this shit. Try to follow the trend, see where the money going. Yeah, keep your ears peeled, because, shit can get even more sticky, believe it or not. Yeah, I know niggas crack jokes to cope with the trauma, but it's like right now, bro, might be time to be calm with a little bit of that.
Trump is gonna pull the rug from underneath us. When that big war happens with Iran, which will happen in July, gas that's $2.75, it's gonna be $5, $6, $7 a gallon, guys, okay? Once gas gets up to $4, $5, $6, $7, that's it. The economy's done. That's it. It's a wrap for the American economy, okay? You guys gotta understand, Trump is a madman. Trump is the equivalent of a bull in a china shop, okay? If you take a bull, you put it in a china shop, you know it's gonna destroy everything. That's exactly what Trump.
Trump is the only president that don't take shit serious. That man said, I think it's a big no. We already got enough going on here in the States. We ain't going to no World War III. Like, who says shit like that? But if he ever did want to go to World War III, instead of putting good little boys out, I think he need to go find all them fucking YNs that want to stay shooting the top of they got choppers. Go put their ass out there. Go all the ones that's in jail for shooting. Put them up in there. Go on and ship their ass right over to World War III. Don't even feed them their final dinner. They should have thought about that. That's how I feel. Take the YNs out. Since they talk about our shooter don't miss, put them on out there. You ain't even got to give them a bulletproof vest. They like to ride around with one on. Tell them they got to bring their own. BYBV. Yeah, BYBBV. Wait. Bring your own bulletproof vest. Whatever that is. Tell them that. They gonna be thinking that it's bring your own bottle. They ain't even gonna know that they gotta have their own vest. Since y'all wanna shoot up the club, come shoot up the war. Like, I think that'll be good. I think that'll be good.
Top Russian official has just threatened World War III on social media. Dmitry Medvedev, the former president of Russia and now Putin's right-hand man, responded to Trump's recent warning about Vladimir Putin playing with fire by saying, and I quote, "I only know of one really bad thing, World War III. I hope Trump understands this." That's not subtle. That's a direct threat aimed at the United States, and it came from a guy who's been at the center of Russian power for over a decade. Then just days earlier, he posted a map basically showing Russia's plan to expand if the West keeps helping Ukraine. Talking about a new, quote, buffer zone, which is just code for military invasion. This is serious, folks. We've got top Russian officials openly threatening global war, and hardly anyone's talking about it. If you're sick of the media ignoring real threats and sugarcoating the truth, hit that follow button. Did you hear what just happened? Ukraine didn't just hit Russian forces. They humiliated them. From the inside, by the way. Just today, Ukraine...
Y'all are not getting it. It's not clocking to you that Trump and this administration are going to do exactly what they want to do. They just attacked Iran without any congressional approval. So when folks are talking about, oh, we can't do this, we shouldn't do that because they're going to declare martial law, they're going to do it if they want to do it. These people are not fixated on following the law, as we have seen with these ICE raids and kidnapping, and doing everything that they can possibly do to repeal the 14th Amendment. Which, yes, that impacts you. Has no desire of the Constitution at all. And more than likely stole an election. And all the while has 34 felony convictions. These folks are playing a different game. So when people are running around here talking about how to do proper processes and going through impeachment and all that other bullshit, y'all are trying to follow procedures and law and decorum. Folks are constantly talking about the Middle East or dictatorships. The United States is the land of the lawless. And folks are going to have to clock it and clock in before this government clocks you out.
Okay, so boom. So America might be getting ready to go to war because Iran just pulled up and said, America, fuck you, and get up out our business. Because if you pull up over here and you think you want some smoke, it's up and it's stuck. So you better be ready for this shit. So now, long story cliff noted, and as far as I know, Iran and Izzy been beefing back and forth for a minute. At one point in the game, they was cool, but then Iran had a switching regime, and when the regime switched, they was like, you know what, Israel, actually, we really don't fuck with you for real. We don't fuck with you at all, and we don't think you should exist. So that's been a little beef, right? Mind you, Iran and Israel got the two best militaries out in the Middle East. So now, fast all the way forward, what heated the smoke up recently is that, you know, Iran is the plug for Hamas and Hezbollah and all them, right? And you know, they've been going back and forth for Israel. So fast all the way forward again, over the last couple of days, Iran and Israel been spinning a block on each other, like literally throwing bombs and shit. So now the situation done got out of hand because Iran is like, Israel, bitch, we sick of your shit. So at this point in the game, if we finna run this fade, it is what it is. Go crazy. And Israel is like, Iran, fuck you. Matter of fact, hooty hoo. Now here come America. So now our president done left his meeting early the other day because he like, oh, what the fuck? Now this the thing though. Netanyahu, the prime minister of Israel, he a killer for real. He really about that life, okay? He was in the Israeli army back in his day, him and his brothers. They done been on missions together and stuff. So he really about it. He with it. He like, I'm on whatever. And I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to hold it down over here on my set. Meanwhile, our president, he ain't really like that for real. He ain't built like that. It ain't on him. It ain't in him. Okay. He wasn't in no army. He dodged the draft. You feel me? So he not no unaliver for real. Now he might have you murked. Let me be clear. He might get you murked, but he ain't really no unaliver for real. So he out here tweeting like, all right, Iran, keep playing. We on you. We on your head. We on your leader. We on you tough. Don't make me bust this move. But Iran's response is kind of like, bitch, you pump faking. Like, you're not finna move nothing for real. So peep this. Iran and Trump been beefing since Trump was 45. So back in the day, Obama had orchestrated this deal between America and Iran. Basically like, hey, check this out, Iran. You gonna be cool on the nukes. You gonna be cool on building the nukes and having nukes and letting them off and stuff like that. We'll be cool on the sanctions, right? That's how we're gonna work this out, because we can't have you out here wilding like that. It could get too dangerous, you feel me? And so on the one hand, people was like, that deal is some bullshit. Like, what the fuck? And really, it's the Republicans who felt that way. But they was like, that deal is some bullshit. And on the other hand, Obama and them other people was like, that was the best we could do. It was that or nothing. Like, we cannot just have them loose out here. Now, it's some flaws. It's real flawed. But it's a start. It's finna get us somewhere. So when 45 pulled up, he was like, I don't like it. I don't like the deal. It's some bullshit. I don't want nothing to do with it. We finna get rid of it. Even though it was countries like Germany and France and stuff, because they all part of it too, who was like, we probably should keep this deal. Like, we ain't really got nothing better right now. And Trump was like, it ain't holding them to nothing, so I'm not fucking with it. I'm not finna stay in it. You know he do whatever he want to do anyway. But now Iran is like, okay, America, if you gonna get in it, get in it. But if not, shut up and mind your business. Let us run this fade. Let your friend fight they fade. But if you want some, we got some for you. So now we're trying to figure out what's going to happen, because on the one hand, it's a lot of people in Trump camp who is like, don't do this. This ain't what we rocking with. We not cool with this one right here. Like, you might want to rethink how much assistance you provide to our homies over in Israel, right? On the other hand, of course, some people like, bust a move. Let's get with it. So apparently the Trump administration and the MAGA, all them, they trying to figure that part out right now. So we gonna see what's gonna happen. But Ted Cruz had went on the Tucker Carlson show the other day, and he talking about we finna help. And Tucker was like, what you mean? Is we going to war? What is we doing? Like, then Ted was like, well, America, we finna help. We finna help Israel out. What is we finna do?
Allow me to make myself so very crystal fucking clear that not never in a million years could you say you misunderstood me. Fuck Tucker Carlson, fuck Marjorie Taylor Greene, and fuck any of those other fascists who are trying to find a way off the Trump train now. When the rats flee the ship, you let them fucking drown. When we say things like it is never too late to stop fucking up and find yourself on the right side of history, that offer is not to be extended to those shit stains. Every single day since 2016, these sons of bitches have stood up beside him on them stages and benefited from him supplying Americans with travesties. They do not get to change their stances now that the court of public opinion is starting to change and people are starting to see common decency through the fucking bullshit that they helped spread. Fuck them and fuck you too if you feel differently. Keep the motherfucking boots out of your motherfucking mouth, and remember that the golden rule will always remain yeehaw, fuck the law. I love y'all. See you down the line.
Raise your hand if you live next to a military base. Why is he tweeting? Why is he tweeting? Like, have there been any other presidents that have been on social media the way he is? Like, is this a joke? What are we doing, America? What are we doing? We're not minding our business like we should be. We're in everybody else's business. What does this have to do with us?
Message to Iran's supreme leader is wild. Trump just said, and I quote, "We know exactly where the so-called supreme leader is hiding. That's Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, the head of Iranian regime." And then Trump adds, quote, "He is an easy target, but we're not going to take him out, at least not for now." Think about that for a moment. He could give the green light at any moment, but instead he's warning Iran, stop firing missiles at civilians, stop threatening American troops, or you're next. And it gets better. I know. You're thinking, how could this get any better? Trump says we've got total control over the skies of Iran. What about their air defenses, though? Can't touch American power, baby. He's flexing hard. F-35s, drones, satellites, surveillance, all of it. And then he ends with just 2 words: unconditional surrender in all caps. That's not a suggestion. That's demand. Trump's not bluffing. He's playing real-time 4D chess with the entire Middle East. Iran wanted to test him. They're about to find out just how bad of a mistake that was. The question is...
You know what's terrifying? Iran is reportedly preparing ballistic missile strikes to U.S. military bases if we step into their war with Israel. And the scary part, under Donald Trump's leadership, we might actually do it, guys. Let me be clear, though. This is not about being scared of Iran. It's not some, oh no, they might beat us moment. No. I know damn well that the U.S. military is strong. But this is about the real cost. The American lives that will be lost or forever changed if we go down this road. Because we are not so powerful that nobody on our side dies. That's a lie. And if we get involved, there will be casualties. There will be deaths. And it is not fucking worth it. This is what happens when you have a president who pretends to be tough, but has no heart, no understanding of the cost of war. And once again, it's going to be our troops, our families, and our kids who pay the price. Because we don't belong in this fight. This is Israel's war. Whether you agree with what they're doing or not, we have zero obligation to get dragged into another endless war in the Middle East. And honestly, you know what's even more disgusting? Is how quickly that piece of shit Trump and his administration is willing to sacrifice American lives to prove some political point or to protect a foreign government's actions, all while ignoring the needs of our own veterans, our own cities, and our own people. We don't need another Iraq. We don't need another Afghanistan. We don't need another generation of kids growing up without a parent because some power-hungry asshole in a suit wanted to look strong. As a dad, I don't want to see my child grow up in a country that treats war like a business deal. I want peace, I want sanity, and I want a president who doesn't treat our troops like they're fucking poker chips on a battlefield that he has never had the guts to walk on himself. Let me be clear. Donald Trump just launched airstrikes on Iran's nuclear facilities. Not with any congressional approval, not with any real plan, just another ego-driven decision from a man who treats war like it's a reality show ratings boost. And I don't want to hear anyone say, but he didn't declare war. That's semantics. When you bomb another country's nuclear sites, that is an act of war, full stop. Do you guys understand what this could unleash? Iran is already vowing retaliation. The region is a powder keg. U.S. troops are stationed all over the Middle East. Those are real lives now that are in the line of fire. We're talking escalation, more airstrikes, potential terrorist reprisals, oil price spikes, possible cyber attacks on U.S. infrastructure. Guys, this isn't just some decisive action. This is reckless. And for what? To look tough? To deflect from a failing economy or a court case or whatever scandal of the week it is? We've already seen this movie before. Bush in Iraq. Lies about weapons of mass destruction, endless war, thousands of American lives lost, trillions of dollars wasted, veterans with PTSD, families shattered. And now Trump is wanting to run it back? This isn't leadership. This is a dangerous man lighting matches next to a gas leak because he wants to feel powerful again. And I don't care if you are left, right, or somewhere in the middle. Nobody should be cheering this on. This is the kind of decision that changes the world, and it's not for the better.
Congratulations, President Trump. Your bold decision to target Iran's nuclear facilities with the awesome and righteous might of the United States will change history. In tonight's action against Iran's nuclear facilities, America has been truly unsurpassed. It has done what no other country on earth could do. History will record that President Trump acted to deny the world's most dangerous regime the world's most dangerous weapons. His leadership today has created a pivot of history that can help lead the Middle East and beyond to a future of prosperity and peace. President Trump and I often say, peace through strength. First comes strength, then comes peace. And tonight, President Trump and the United States acted with a lot of strength. President Trump, I thank you. The people of Israel thank you. The forces of civilization thank you. God bless America. God bless Israel. And may God bless our unshakable alliance.
The internet is completely divided with what is happening. Well, not necessarily divided, but everyone is scared and worried about the same exact thing because it is affecting everyone, not just whites, blacks, Spanish, Haitians, not just individual people. It's affecting everyone because at the end of the day, it is a human race. We are all a human race. And now that this is happening, now we don't know how bad this could get because it could get really bad or it can just stop where it's at. We hope that's what it will happen, where it will stop where it's at. But right now, we are in the trenches of it. And now that's when we all have to come together as people to support each other, you know, because this was not the message I was expecting to hear. This was not in my bingo card for 2025. I woke up this morning and my best friend texted me. She said, girl, no, she said, babe, did you see that bomb Iran?
So why isn't anybody talking about the fact that today in Dallas, Texas, the FBI and police arrested 244 people in a child trafficking ring? You heard what I just said? In Dallas, Texas, they arrested 244 people that were child predators. And the best part about this whole thing is that they found 109 missing children. So apparently this trafficking ring has been going on for a very, very long time. But the FBI and the police are saying that this is only the beginning. They're about to start cracking down on each and every child predator. Now, of course, we know that media tries to keep these things very hush-hush because there's a lot of people involved in these things that they won't like to mention. But children go missing all over this world, all over the United States, and we need answers. And even though they found 109 children, they need to find 109 more. And after that, find 109 more. And they need to arrest more people for these crimes. And now you gotta ask yourself, if they were able to find 109 kids that were missing and arrest 244 people that had something to do with this, how many more kids are missing? How many more people need to rape? How many more people need to be arrested? Good job, but we need more answers. Pay attention.
While everybody's locked in on war headlines, military parades, and world drama, Texas just flipped the whole game. Operation Soteria Shield. Have you heard of it? I know you haven't because the media been silent about it. But here's what really went down. 244 child sex offenders arrested, 109 children rescued. Let that sink in. This wasn't no small time thing. It was a massive months-long sting. 70 different law enforcement units, plus the FBI, all moving like shadows. And the crazy part, these predators weren't just sliding in DMs. They was creeping through online games, group chats, and even apps that your little cousin probably got on their phone. A whole network of evil just got exposed. And nobody's talking about it? And y'all worried about the shit that's going on overseas, but this right here, this was on US soil, in real time, with real kids. That's not just a bust, that's a rescue mission. And the shit should have been talked about everywhere. So say it loud. 109 kids are safe today, because some people are still out here doing the work, even when the cameras ain't rolling. So look, y'all, stay aware, protect your people, and don't let these fucking headlines distract you from the real war, the one for our children.
Hey guys, I'm Jenny and this is Shameless Plug. So I want to tell you guys about my Crown of Success manifestation book with easy, simple rituals and spells to manifest a life of abundance in your life. And those spells are so easy, even a child can do it. So this book is filled with different spells that I've learned over the years from my family, passed down from grandma and everything. And also those are spells that I've actually tried and I know that they work. So this book not only teach you step by step on the things that you can do that are so easy that a child can do it, but it tells you like the proper moon phase to use, alchemy, manifesting with numbers, numerology, and also the days of the week that best fit for this particular spell. So it tells you the timing of when to practice the spell, the days of the week, the moon phase. It show you all the colors of the candles that you should be using and different planets. So for example, it show you like planet Jupiter is for Thursdays and the hours of the days that you should be doing the spell. So this is an easy road opener spell. So I know a lot of people like to do like different spell work, but if your roads are blocked, of course your spells are not going to work. So it's good to unblock yourself first and then start using the spell, especially with the new years and the new days to come. And also I have some amazing spells in here. This is a powerful quick money spell. So if you're in a bind for some money and you're just trying to get some money, and I even have some easy powerful spell to win game of chance. So if you are a gambler, now I don't promote gambling, but if you are a gambler and you're just trying to make some money and trying to make sure you win, these spells will definitely help you. It tells you the best days to do it. So it says the best days to perform this spell is on a Thursday, Jupiter day. Jupiter is the planet of good fortune, luck, and expansion. Jupiter is the best day to perform spells that boost luck and increase your chance of success in any game of chance or any money spell, period. It has a list of so many spells that you can incorporate in your life with this new year to bring prosperity. And I even put some bonus spells on here, which for Saturday is a day to do like protection work. So I have a spell for like send back to senders. So I put some bonus spells on here, and then a protection with Archangel Michael. So there's so many spells on here. Removing the evil eye spell, so you can remove evil eye in your money and also in your everyday life. New Year home blessing spell, and I know it's been a few days since the new year started, but you can always do a home blessing spell any days of the week. As long as you need it, you could do it. So anyways, guys, this is my book. It's called Crown of Success by Jenny, and it's available on Amazon, the ebook and also the physical copying. So please grab a copy if you're interested in supporting this channel. This is a way to support the channel and to support me as well for putting out, you know, content every day for you guys to enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this book, and I hope you go and grab your copy, whether it's the ebook or the physical copy. I say have a physical copy, but it's really up to how much, you know, your wallet and what you can afford. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Mwah. This is a shameless plug, so just check out my channel, okay? Love you guys. Mwah.